Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to my April favorites video. Just in time too, because I have, for the most part, the things that are in my April favorites are things that I've used pretty consistently. Like I was excited to do this video because I can honestly say that everything that's in here is stuff that I just loved all month long. So let's get started. Okay, so I don't know if you remember my last video, but I was having a really bad breakout. And I was like breaking out like right here, and it was just really bad, and I didn't know what it was. Well, I had gone on Twitter, and TT Sandra and Bombshell Sweet Vanessa had told me to try La Roche-Posay. So I ordered the Effaclar Duo in Dual Action Acne Treatment. It looks like that. Cleared up. Like you can kind of see like it's like finally starting to go away, but it was so bad. It was like here, and here, and as you guys know, by the time you guys watch this video, it will be like 12 days before I leave to go get married in the Dominican Republic. So it was really important that my skin looked good. So I used this every night, mostly every night, and it's got 5% benzoyl peroxide. Work like a charm. I love this stuff. So I use it still every night just in case, just to kind of preempt any breakouts that might occur. So I love that. This next thing, it's for skincare, and it kind of goes hand in hand with this, which is after using this, my skin got really dry, and it was like peeling like right in here and right in here. I don't know, it was just really bad. And so I went to Lush, which I love, and there's a Lush at this mall a little further away from us, but we went last weekend, and I got this. It's like I'll show you. It's in this little tin, and inside it's this bar, and I don't even want to touch it because it melts on contact, but it's like their serum bar, and the only way I can describe it is that it smells like you're at a spa. Like it smells clean and fresh, but it's not super expensive, and it's full of really enriched oils, and you basically like I literally rub it on my face, but you can put it in your hands and melt it down, and it's like a serum, but it breaks down as an oil. And at night, I just put that on, and that's been doing wonders for my skin, because right now I don't really have a night moisturizer. No, I don't have a night moisturizer. So I've just been using that, and so far so good. So that's been pretty much all month. The next item is a tinted moisturizer. I moved away from, I still use my foundations, but you know, with the weather being, it was like 95 last week. I looked forward to putting on something a little lighter that would give me not moderate coverage, but a little bit of coverage in the areas that I feel like I need it the most, which is basically the center of my face. So I got the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. This is so good. I color matched myself online, but then I went into Sephora to double check, and I'm in Medium Dark 1 Malaga. So that's what it looks like back. Fantastic. So I'll give you guys a swatch. It's just as yellow based as my Sheer Glow in Tahoe. It gives a nice glow. I'm wearing it right now, actually. Yeah, I'm wearing it right now. That's what it looks like. There we go. You know, smells really good. Rubs in really nice, gives a nice little sheen to the skin, and really just kind of gives me the coverage that I'm looking for, but yet protects my skin from in the sun. There's a SPF 30 in this too. The next thing, okay, so I had read about this on a blog a while ago, and it was this e.l.f. lip exfoliator. Whoa, it looks like that, and it's just this clear, gritty, I don't know if you can see that, but like a gritty textured lip exfoliator. Smells really good. I think it was $3 at Target. And basically you roll it up, and I don't know if you can see, but like it's kind of already been grit down. And I take it and I put it on my lips, and I go like this, all around, and I leave it on while I do a face mask or something, and then I kind of wipe it off. And it's kind of the same idea as like the fresh lip scrub that I use in the shower. But for $3, it left my skin so smooth. It took off all the dead skin. I could not have been happier with it. And so now it's a part of my my face mask routine, where if I'm doing any kind of the charcoal mask or the exfoliator. I put this on for about 3 minutes and then I just wipe it off, and it leaves do it at night, and it leaves a film on your lips, and it's so incredibly moisturizing that it's lasted overnight. And the next morning I'm like, ooh, yeah. So $3, it's by e.l.f. It smells really good. I've loved this all month. I think I've used it 4 times. I did 4 masks last month, so love it. The next thing is an oldie but a goodie, but I picked it up again. MAC Fix Plus. So I tried a bunch of different types of kind of like setting sprays, and I tried the e.l.f. one. It was okay. Then I picked up the NYX Dewy Finish one. I honestly think that might have broken me out. And then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go back to what I know will work. And I just love the signature smell. Oh my god, it smells so good. Anyway, yeah, got that back. And these I've been liking. I grabbed one of these online, but it's basically the cream eyeshadows. But I've been looking for something that had more of like a glimmer to it. And so I bought this on Sephora website, and it's the Makeup Forever Professional Aqua Cream. Looks like those. Looks like those. Those look like this. And inside, I got the number 13. And it's basically this really pearlescent, there we go, pearlescent sheen type of cream. And it's pretty. I'm wearing it right now. Comes off like that. Really pretty. I'll do a swatch. A kind of a goldy, pearlescent glimmer. And I'm wearing it on my eyes right now, but I'm not going to do a close-up because my eyebrows have been growing out since 1974 because I'm getting them reshaped. So no close-up. This is what it looks like. And I just dot it on with my finger, and it stays all day. You do have to use a primer. I've noticed if I don't use a primer, then it will crease in my lids, but it's really, really pretty on. And then the next one is different brand, but it's the Maybelline Color 24-Hour Color Tattoo by Eye Studio, and this is in Caramel Cool. And it's basically the same idea. That's really pretty. This one has a little bit of a drier consistency, which is a good thing and a bad thing because I feel like it packs on better on the lid, but it did, my other one, I had like not a bronze, it was like a cool taupe. It dried out really fast. So here's the bronzy one. This is very much like a penny. And that's right there. You see that? So that's the Aqua Cream, and that's the, what's this called? Bare Bronze? Caramel Cool, sorry. Caramel Cool in number 100. So really pretty colors. I've been loving them because they're just so easy to work with. You just throw it on your lid, and there's really no rhyme or reason to it. You just kind of wear it. So I've been loving those. And the next thing is, this came in a set, and it's kind of like a trial set from Urban Decay. And it's the 24/7 Glide On Pencil. But this pencil, it came in like a gray, a black, and this one. And this is in Sabbath. It looks like that. And it's like a really cool navy, a really dark navy. Looks like that. I'll do a swatch. A really deep navy color. I love it so far. The only thing I'll say about the 24/7 is if I do it in my waterline, it will transfer. If I do anything really heavy with these pencils, it tends to transfer on top of the eyelid, in the waterline. The only thing I can really do is for days like today, when I'm not really doing a lot, I'm just kind of running around doing errands, I can put it like on right there and kind of smudge it out, already smudged, and it will stay put. But if I want to do a little bit more work with it, it's going to move. So for small little jobs, like, you know, just right around my lower lash line, they're great because the color is, it's not black, it's not brown, it's somewhere in between kind of, but it still gives my eyes a little bit of definition. So I've been using this pretty much every day that I'm not doing like a deep smoky eye or something. The next thing is, oh my. Okay, so if you don't know about this, I urge you to know about this. So Chanel came out with a new blush, and I liked my other Chanel blush that I have. It's forgot what the number, but it's called In Love. And I think I talked about it in my last favorites video. Well, for spring, Chanel came out with a new line, a new collection, I should say, and it came out with 2 new blush colors. One was like Viviante, and it was like a hot, springy, like a fluffy pink. And I knew that wasn't going to work for me, but the other color, which is like massively cool because I I've only ever found that one other color that worked for my skin type, is this color. And it's called Canile, but it's number 89, and it's limited edition. And I urged you to find it immediately. It looks like that. Come on. How pretty is that? It's a rosy, almost like a rose gold, bronzy, with a massive amount of sheen. It's not a matte finish. I would say it's more of a, almost like a sheen satin finish, but it's definitely not matte. And surprisingly, this blush is so pigmented that I've found that I can't even swirl and just go straight to my cheek. I have to literally dip my brush, tap it on my hand, and use what's left on the brush to give me the look that I'm going for. It's almost like NARS Taj Mahal. Do you remember that one? So finely pigmented that you have to be really, 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 really careful, but the payoff is amazing. Well, that's this one. I'll do a swatch for you. So that's what it looks like on the finger. Let's do, like, hello. Rubs in, blends in beautifully, and then you're left with this really beautiful kind of just coppery sheen. And I'm wearing it right now, and I don't even know, like, if you can tell what I'm talking about, but it's just, it brings life to your cheeks. It brings life to your face, and you don't have to use a lot. This will last me forever, and plus, it has that signature Chanel scent that everybody loves. So, limited edition, I hate that sentence, or that phrase, limited edition. So go pick it up. I got mine from Nordstrom.com, but it will be going away fairly soon. The next thing is fantastic. I love this color. I haven't been doing nail polishes a lot lately just because I feel like it chips a lot and I work with my hands a lot and I just couldn't be bothered. But I also wasn't very inspired. And I went to my local beauty store and they had this new one. I think this is from the Muppet collection, if I'm not mistaken. But it's called Chillin' Like a Villain by OPI. I love this color. It is, to me, honestly, other than the fact that all the corners of my nails are completely chipped off, because like I told you, I'm pretty rough on my hands, it's the color that I've chosen to wear constantly all last month, into this month. I'm probably going to redo, but yeah, extreme close-up alert. That's what it looks like. Pretty, right? Like it's a creamy, just a creamy, almost like a sorbet type of color. And it's, to me, my perfect nude. Like it's got like a warm undertone to it. Excuse me. A lot of the nudes that I found I was using before had like a milky gray undertone. And, you know, if my hands are already dark, I kind of want to bring out some of the yellow golden undertones. And I feel like this does that. It's almost like a peach. It's basically a warm peach. But I have loved it. And so it's just really nice. And I put a little top coat on and call it a day. And the last thing. And I usually don't put regrets in at all. Usually I'm not like a regret kind of girl because I just feel like, you know, what's the point? Just don't use it, you know? But I do have to talk about this for a second because it kind of made its rounds on YouTube and everyone talked about it. And I don't really think it's all that good. I don't know. But I have dry skin too, so maybe that's the difference. But I got the Ben Nye Banana Luxury Powder because I had to have it because everyone else was talking about it. And I tried it, and it's basically that yellow-based powder that sets, and Kim Kardashian loved it, so everyone else went and bought it. And it's just the banana powder, just yellow-based versus pink-based. Well, I did try it, and it did go well with my skin, but it was so drying on my skin. Like, it looked like it was separating. You could see, like, where it was just weird. It just dried, not dried, but it settled really weird. And I'm perfectly happy with my Maybelline translucent mineral setting powder, and that is pink based, but I've always used it under my eyes for years and years, and I've had no problem. And then I tried this, and it just was just weird, and it also gets everywhere. Like it's this, I don't know, it's like a just yellow, which is fine because that's what I wanted, but you know, and it's supposed to be, it was okay. I just felt like for what it was supposed to do, maybe I wasn't supposed to put it under my eyes. Maybe that's what I did wrong. Maybe the joke's on me. I don't know. I think that's pretty much it for my my April favorites. And then I'd like to draw some attention to this sweater, because this sweater is brought to you by what I like to call the Mecca or the Promised Land, which is Nordstrom Rack. this little number here with the gold embellishments on the side, a la Michael Jackson, 1994, is brought to you by Michael Kors. Yeah, and do you want to know how much I paid for it? $24. It was $150 to begin. I just feel like every time I go to Nordstrom Rack, I don't get sucked in. I just get lucky. Like, I don't think it's like a death trap. I don't think it's gonna... I get lucky every time I go to Nordstrom Rack. Most of my wardrobe is Nordstrom Rack. Let me just tell you. And I have big feet, too, so I get really lucky. Because if you go to Nordstrom Rack and you have big feet, a lot of the shoes that are the larger sizes don't sell at Nordstrom, so they move over to Nordstrom Rack. And then if you're lucky enough to get a deal at Clear the Rack, then some of those shoes move to the clearance and you get 25% off of that. For instance, I got 2 pairs of Tory Burch flats for like $60 a piece. I got this number, like I said, for $24. And it's like the cutest, like, petite, thin sweater. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, yeah. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Also, NordstromRack.com is live, so you can, it's like better than ever. So you can go online and you can shop the rack online, which makes me very happy. So anyway, that was my April favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!